Hello and welcome back to Alchemy of the Dark Feminine. Today I want to speak directly to anyone who's been noticing the truth of their family dynamics, but doesn't yet feel completely safe stepping fully into themselves. Maybe you can see patterns. Maybe you know something isn't right. But acting on that clarity feels scary, feels overwhelming, and sometimes even feels impossible. If that resonates, I want you to know something important. Seeing clearly is a huge first step, but it doesn't have to feel lonely and it doesn't have to feel unsafe. Here's the truth that isn't often said out loud, okay? So many people, so many grown adults live in this in-between space. They can see the patterns, they can understand the dynamics, they know what's going on. They even know what healthy boundaries would look like, but their nervous system, their inner child, and even just the habits of a lifetime make it feel unsafe to actually act. I see this all the time, both in the people I've worked with and in real life. I've noticed this in coworkers, even followers who've gone no contact or even low contact. They see the truth, but stepping into that clarity can feel like walking on ice without shoes. That tension, that fear, it's completely valid, okay? And it's why support and guidance matters. That's why I'm hosting a free live webinar called Safe After Seeing. This is a space designed for people exactly in that in-between moment. It's for those who can see clearly, but want support to feel safe in their boundaries, their decisions, and their next steps. In this webinar, I'll guide you through strategies to process what you see, hold your own space, and navigate relationships without abandoning yourself. This isn't about pressure or telling you what to do. It's about giving you tools in a safe container so that clarity can land and you can feel held while you navigate it. By the end of the session, you'll walk away with a sense of calm and containment, even in emotionally triggering situations, practical strategies for feeling safe after seeing difficult truths, and also support for boundaries that honor both your emotional health and your reality. So this webinar is for people who are ready to process without being overwhelmed, to see clearly without being paralyzed, and to finally give themselves permission to exist fully in their own truth. You might be wondering, why are you hosting this, Grayson? Honestly, I've seen the fear, the hesitation, and the hesitation turning into self-doubt. I've witnessed coworkers noticing patterns but afraid to leave unhealthy dynamics. And I've heard from followers quietly navigating no contact lives, unsure of what the next step is. I've realized that what people need most isn't judgment or guidance that feels scary. They need a safe container where clarity and self-trust can grow together. And that's exactly what this webinar is designed to provide. So, if this resonates with you, the link to join is in the show notes below. I want to see you there, in a safe space where you can begin to feel supported while stepping into clarity. And just remember, seeing clearly doesn't mean you have to act before you're ready. You can still see the truth and also simultaneously still protect yourself. And that's what Safe After Seeing is all about, okay? Thank you so much for listening today. Take a moment to breathe and recognize yourself for even noticing these patterns in the first place. It's a brave thing to see clearly, and you deserve support in that space. I hope to see you in the webinar this coming Thursday, February 5th at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, so be sure to check your local time zone. Make sure you join in at the correct time. And until then, take care of yourself gently, calmly, and fully.